5 things that I need to work on. 5 things I want to do. One of them is I need to lose weight and get fit, which I'm doing, and I've been doing for a while now. I'm doing a fairly good job of. In the last year or so, I've managed to drop about 10 kgs, and I'm going out walking a lot more. And most of that, I have to say, thanks to Pokemon. Scoff as you will, it helped. It's done its thing. The next thing I want to do is tidy up my garden, which is a bit of a mess and is suffering from, basically suffering from neglect. I haven't been out into the garden anywhere near as much as I should have been. And some of the trees are getting a bit overgrown with parasitic vines. Other places just haven't been touched or looked after at all, and it's just kind of run away from me. And that's it's a combination of just not getting time to do it and doing too much of other stuff when I do have the time. So that's something else I've got to work on. The third thing I need to do is get out and fly the drone more often. That's also been neglected a bit. I've got this bad habit of coming home, sitting down and watching a few TV shows, and next thing you know, it's too dark to fly the drone, especially this time of year. So I'm going to make part of that work right now and get out there and film some of the low-lying clouds and the trees and hills around my house, just because it's absolutely spectacular, and catch some of the weather coming in. If you want to see what I mean, just look up behind me there. Now, I don't know if that was number 4 or 5. The fourth thing I need to do, I think I'm up to, is I need to get my ass out there and actually do some filmmaking. I've been talking about it a lot. I spent a lot of time writing. I spent a lot of time conceptualizing, and I've got all these film ideas buzzing around inside my head, driving me absolutely insane, that I'm not getting out there and making for one reason or another. Part of that is I haven't had any studio space for a long time, so I've had nowhere to go and build sets and do things and set up the cameras in places I can leave them and not have to just rush in and rush out. Thanks to my mate Jim Gounder, that's been at least partly solved, so I'm sort of running out of excuses, and now I've just got to go find some people, tie them down to it, and get some people to commit to coming and making a movie with me. And I'm going to do that. I have to do that. It's driving me absolutely spare not doing that, because it's the thing that I really want to be doing. And the final thing is get in there and improve these vlogs and make them better, and go and do more adventurous stuff. Find those things I keep talking about going and finding. So I'm going to start with the drone. I'm just going to grab that now, put the phone in the controller, get that up into the air, and go get some footage of this fantastic scenery that's all around me. Always a good idea to make sure that you put an SD card in your drone before you take off, and then format it to make sure that it's got the right folder structure and permissions on the card for the drone, because otherwise you get all the way up there and find that you can't do a damn thing with it and have to bring it back down. And you do get to put the SIM card in while it's flying, which looks really cool, but to be totally honest, it's a stupid thing to do. Right, I've just landed the drone. That was a very successful flight. I got some fantastic footage. The clouds and mist up in the hills behind me just moved around and cleared at the right time and let me through the trees and everything, so I'm really looking forward to going capturing this now and putting it up, adding it into the vlog for you fellas. I'll also put a link to the full flight as well as the edited footage, so that you can go and see that as well. And anyone who wants to use my drone footage is in their vlogs or anything like that is more than welcome to. Just give me a credit and link back to my vlog. Sweet.